Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the fantastic Mystic Mondays Tarot because it is a Monday today. We're also going to bring in the With Love Oracle cards by Cat Cherry, the Romance and Love cards and the Ravens Wands Oracle. And then what I'm also going to do is pull a card from the structure deck, and to answer that I'm going to bring in my bucket with the hearts in. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now I do feel today they are missing your friendship, the nurturing love that you give to them, your presence, your energy, the banter between you, the flirtiness, the way you warm them up and make them feel nice. They're missing all of that. And that came through in the Daily Angel reading today. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you watch that because it will also tell you how they're feeling. So thank you, angels. What's the message for you today? I feel it's that one and that one. What's the message for them today? And that one. And what's the message for the journey today? What's the message for the journey today, please, angels? Flying out. Yeah, look at this, passion. So again, lots of Kundalini rising between the two of you. You're going to feel the heat. You're going to feel the desire. You're going to feel the longing. And they are longing for you in that physical way, yes, but they're also longing for your friendship, your touch today. Just being in your energy. They're just missing talking to you. So it's so important you know that as well. But obviously it's all about the passion, but it's also about the partnership and the love and the soul connection. It's not just about the lust and the desire. So what's the energy around you today? Because they do love you. And they want you to know that too, that they're not just fantasizing about being in love with you as in making love to you. They're also fantasizing about being in love with you as a couple. So it's so important you know that as well. It's not, they don't just want you for one thing with all these passion cards always coming out. So what's the energy around you? What's the energy around them? Straight out there. Got 2 cards around them as well flying out there. Making themselves known there. What's the energy around the journey today? What's the energy around the journey? Going back in. So again, things need to be said. There may be things that they're perhaps writing out and not sending. Getting a little bit afraid, checking out of telling you something because they want to be open and honest with you. So what's the guidance around you today? What's the guidance around you today? What's the guidance around them today? And what's the guidance? They're falling fast. Of course they are. They fell fast for you. And they're worried if there's that real because they've done that. They may think, oh, it's not real because of how quickly I fell in love with you. But it is real. It's not illusion. It's truth. What's the energy around you today? What's the guidance for you today? Clear card, please, angels. There we go. What's the energy around them today? Fool. They got the Fool there. They want to take that leap. What's the energy around the journey? Thank you, angels. Okay, and then I'm going to shuffle the structure deck. This is my deck, which is filled with questions. So what do we need to be asking today at the end? This can be a little bonus message at the end. So what's the question today? What do we need to know? There it is. And then what I'm going to do is, without even knowing what it is, I'm going to just ask the angels to answer the question with the bucket hearts here. So I'm going to put them there. And the same with the masculine ones. I've got masculine and feminine buckets. So what's the guidance? One coming out there. Wow. Obviously, I can't see what they are, and I don't know what the question is. We'll do that at the end separately. Okay. We'll see what's happening today then. So first of all, the energy around you is we've got fear of change and simplicity. So it's can you feel that they are really afraid of change? You feel it, you sense it. That's the problem. Because you may be thinking, well, what's their problem? What's going on with them? Why aren't they with me right now? It's so simple. Because you can see a way forward. For you, it's straightforward. To them, it's scary and it's complicated because they have a fear of change. And there may be things that you're afraid of changing in your own life because also you may fear losing yourself in this relationship because that's what happens sometimes. We get so absorbed in it and so involved in it, we forget who we are. Sometimes we can forget our own sense of identity because we're so absorbed in it. So you may forget about your friends, your family, your job, other things, because you've got these things going on, but it's just going around the motions. You're like, everything is about my twin. And that's sometimes where a trouble comes in, where the trouble comes in, because We have to get the connection right with self and source first, and then focus on our person. If we're all focused on our person, forgetting about ourselves and what we need, or forgetting about our connection with God, then we've got it the wrong way round. And I feel I need to share that with you. But ultimately what I'm feeling is, it's about you knowing that they're overcomplicating the situation, and it's all because of their fear of change. So there may be things that you're afraid of changing in your own life. Don't worry about those things. You've got this. Heaven's got you. You are protected by angels. Archangel Michael is with you. All you need to do is look at it from a higher place and don't overcomplicate the situation in your mind. This is also about you simplifying your own life and looking at your own things that you need to release or walk away from or change. And that came through in the weekly reading. So in the weekly reading, there may be things you need to walk away from to simplify your own life. Like maybe you need to walk away from a challenge, a job, something that's toxic to you, your own karmic situation. Or maybe you just need to pull your energy back until they've walked away from the things causing them pain or struggle or fear or the things in the way. So you may be losing yourself in this connection right now because you need to take a step back and allow them to step forward. But they are afraid of change, and it's as simple as that. So if you're thinking, why? It's because of their own struggles. So it's their own journey, remember. They overcomplicate the situation, they procrastinate, they overthink, when all they need to really do is make a choice, choose themselves, which leads to you, and take action. We've got founding day. Now, what I'm feeling with founding day here is, first of all, when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing an eagle. You know that you're building a solid foundation. So this could be a real foundation day for you, where you start laying down your own foundations. You start thinking about you and what you want to create. You start intending things the way you want them to be. So you don't look back in anger or frustration. You focus on peace and joy. So I feel you can see this as a founding day. So a founding day as in a day to build, a day to set down foundations, a day to set down boundaries, to think about yourself, to allow them in at the right time. So it's also about you knowing what you will and won't deserve and being strong. So taking your energy back into yourself. Many of you could be working on your job today, building that foundation. So founding day can mean many things. You know, if you read the guidebook and connect with that, but I'm reading this intuitively. And the angels say, make this a day to set your intentions, to find yourself. And when you find yourself, you are found, and you find your person within you because you are one. But it's about laying down the foundations and looking at this day and this week in a whole new way. Yeah, you got 3 of Cups. So you're definitely coming back together. So I feel you've been prepared for reunion. So you're laying down your foundations. There could even be a proposal coming in. They're going to propose something to you, to meet up, to connect, to talk. You know you're going to receive a proposal eventually from them, which is about what the future holds. And for some of you, that can include a ring as well. So there's an offer or proposal in the near future will come as a surprise. And you've got the 3 of Cups, so you're coming back together. So there's definitely going to be a celebration, whether it's a communication coming in, or you see them out and about, or they reach out to you through social media. Maybe there's a follow or an invite, or you're at an event and there they are. I'm definitely feeling the 3 as well as about the next 3 months with all the fun times ahead. And you can also focus on them as a foundation so you enjoy yourself. You've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas time. This is a reason to be excited. Your inner child can come out and play. So have fun. Maybe have time with your friends. That came through in the daily angel reading as well today. But the angels say there is going to be a proposal coming to you. Something is going to be offered to you. Your person is going to come into you the right way. They just need to overcome that fear of change. And you just need to simplify things in your mind so you stop overthinking yourself or worrying about things. So I'm feeling this founding day as you using this day as a good day for yourself to build your own foundation. Now, they want me to go a little bit deeper in this because that's what I'm connecting with. But if we look at the founding day in this card, it says the founding... Let me read you what it says, okay? So then you can take the bits that resonate, leave what doesn't. It says, this marks the day... So the founding banner marks the day 50 years before where Wildwood Coven was founded. And what they showed me with that 50 years before, it's like recognising how far you've come. So you can look back and recognise how far you've come over the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Recognise how far you've come from the person you used to be. Especially if you're looking at it from a journey perspective and you think, yes, the person I was when I first met my person is different than the person I am today. And they've evolved and transformed too. So there's been lots of change in your connection. It says the jackdaws ride the winds, scouting the terrain ahead like extensions of consciousness. So this is also about telepathy, going beyond the physical, searching for each other, seeking each other. It says when we are mindful, we can foresee the consequence of our actions and make informed choices. Remember that mindfulness applies to all we do. The task doesn't need to be momentous or grand to qualify for focused and joyful attention. So it's about being very aware of where your attention is, what you're doing, the things are circling back around and things are changing. And that just shows me I don't need to connect with the guidebook, because what they're telling me is this is about this day being momentous in its own way. It's like wiping the slate clean, starting again, simplifying your life, your thoughts, seeing things in a higher way, trusting that this proposal is coming in. So the energy around your person today, they see you as a divine goddess, so believe that. Believe it, that's how they see you. If you're thinking, I wonder how they see you as a goddess. Doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, they see you as divine and special and wonderful. You have an eternal, ethereal energy right now. And they want you to know that. It's like they are saying to you that you are ethereal to that. You know, what this means as well is they see you as mystical and magical, celestial, angelic. That's how they see you. So believe that. And they are starting to believe in it, that they can be with you, that they can have you. They're starting to believe in this love. He says you should have faith that your union is coming. And they are starting to find that faith that this is coming. We've got farewell. So they are saying farewell to the past, saying goodbye to things they need to release. And yes, it can be painful. And you may be waiting for that. The dragons are assisting that. You know, this card makes me very emotional because I'm a dragon in the Chinese zodiac. And when we said goodbye to the year of the dragon, I saw this card and it made me cry because it was like saying goodbye to the dragon, yet the dragon is always there. So I feel this dragon is assisting. So yes, it may be very hard for your masculine to walk away from certain things in their life. And you've got to have compassion for that, because if they've been with a karmic partner for a long time, as much as they want a new beginning and are ready for it, speed. Okay, that was a big fast white car there. But as soon, they want this as much as they want it. It's also painful for them to let go and say goodbye because of memories, nostalgia, and the fact that they've spent a lot of time there. So they know what they need to release. And remember, the mistakes teach us lessons. So they know they've made mistakes, but they've taught you things. So they are perhaps looking at things they need to say goodbye to as a mistake, yet they know it's taught them something. So for example, that karmic partner, that karmic situation, or that drug addiction, or whatever they went through, it wasn't a mistake because it grew them. Obviously, they'll look back and think, can't believe I did that. Just like we look back in our life like 50 years before with that founder's card. You look back at your life and think, the person I used to be 5, 10, 20 years ago, I can't believe I did those things. But it made you who you are today. So it's about forgiveness and healing and recognising that we're all doing the best we can with what we're going through. Commemoration. I definitely feel this is a message about them being able to move on from the past with dignity, with closure, amicably. To be able to say, yes, this helped me grow. It helped me to evolve and transform. It was a mistake, but it was a lesson in disguise and a blessing from that lesson. So they are looking back at the things they've done that they feel they've made mistakes about, realising it's actually helped them to become the person they are today. And we've got illusion and falling fast. And what I'm feeling is they really do think that the way they felt for you can't be real. It happened so quickly. I've never felt this way before. Is it illusion? Is it too good to be true? Have I made it up in my head? Is it all a dream? And no, it's real. It says, be aware of love's illusion, see reality clearly. And this is also a message for you if you're looking at their social media and they're with someone else, or you're hearing about them with someone else. It's illusion, it's not real. Love happens quickly. Don't lose yourself in the process. So again, there's this message that you receive too. Don't lose yourself in the process of this journey sometimes. You've got to also keep your head on the ground, your feet on the ground. You've got to keep real. Be real about things, knowing that they are going to move towards you because it's destiny. So we've got the wheel for them and the fool because they want to take this leap of faith forward. They want to do this now. They're moving forward towards you now. Fate and destiny is moving them towards you. This is what they're in the head about, especially if they're going through a Tower moment. So there may be some chaos around them right now, some things happening to move them towards a new beginning through going within to face their fears. So many of them are going through some Tower moments. It could be things they're going through in their own life. So it could be financial things, things at work, health issues, or it could be with someone else. It could be something going on with their karmic partner or with a family member or a friend. It could be they lose someone or something. It makes them realise how life is short and that they need to do something about this. So whenever they're going through right now is part of fate and destiny's plan to get them to go within and make a new beginning. Because they realise, hang on, my physical world is the illusion. I want to be in the reality of my life with my divine feminine. And that's what they know for sure. So the energy around the journey, we've got nervous, take a chance. They're nervous to take a chance, and that's overwhelming them because of the passion. And the passion is overwhelming. So it says you set each other's hearts on fire. Why? Because you set each other's souls on fire. Why? Because you are twin flames. And that flame burns bright. You're both being overwhelmed with your feelings for each other. So this is why you may be feeling like you're losing yourself in this connection right now, or losing yourself because of the overwhelming feelings. Not only the passion, but all the excitement and the stress that comes with the journey moving forward. So they are saying, I feel nervous because I want to take a chance. So there is a nervous energy between you because they need to be brave to approach you. They need to be brave enough to take a chance, and that's what they are facing their fears of. Because you're both wild at heart, you both want the same things. So I'm seeing this as a huge message about taking control and following your heart and doing what's right with it, instead of settling for less than you deserve. You're both willing to put the work in, and I feel they are realising more and more that they've been putting work into things they've been settling for, a life they've been settling for, a person they've been settling for, instead of actually realising they deserve the world. It says avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. And you both deserve each other. You're both willing to put the work in. And you may be busy with your work and it's helping you to deal with things, but you deserve a love too. You deserve to be in this relationship too. Because if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm settling for my career, or I'm settling for friendship with someone, or I'm settling in my life, you deserve each other. So I feel they could be settling for a karmic situation. You could be settling for being single and working on your job and your career. And the angels say, no, you deserve love. We're bringing you together. So it's just a matter of time. So the energy around this today is, look at this energy around same-sex twin flames. So if you are a same-sex twin flame watching this, there's an extra message in here for you. And also, you may get the energy coming in that you are on the same page. So the message coming through, what I've got coming through here is you need to relax. If you're setting boundaries right now, and I feel this is for any twin flame journey, but if you're watching this and you're a same-sex twin flame and you're thinking, do you know what, never get a message just for, our collective anymore, here it is. If you've been setting boundaries down, relax, because in the spring, things are going to move forward. Or this is actually moving things into place. There's going to be a text message coming in soon. And the message is, like a text message, could be a text message on your phone, but it's a message with text. So it could come through email, it could come through social media, it could come through your actual text message, it could come through another app. But it will be a message filled with text from them, because they want to spend time with you. And they are busy with work, some of them right now, or they're busy working on themselves. So I feel the message from their perspective is they are doing the work to be with you. Whether it's work on themselves, their emotions, or their physical self, or they're working on their work life to be able to get money in the bank, or to come up with a plan, or to be free and independent. So if you relax about things, especially if you've been setting your own boundaries, and I know that many of you have been doing, you've been setting your own boundaries, you know what they are in your own way, and you've been relaxing about the connection, things are springing forward. It's very likely you're going to receive a message from them soon through text. So have faith in the love right now. Trust in the passion. The passion is pulling you back together. It may feel overwhelming right now, so it's so important you ground yourself. So I feel like Founding Day is also about grounding yourself and focusing on peace and looking back at how far you've come and what you've learned, and being very proud of yourself right now. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.